I'm Nathalia. I have been going to the Grove with my family for almost 9 years. I thought it was shorter, and Oz and I did the math. For those of you who don't know, I run the toddler ministry with the 2 and 3-year-olds. I have a great team of teachers, helpers, volunteers. They're amazing. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years. I think it's about 2 years this summer. So basically, I just wanted to come on and give some encouragement to you guys. There's a time when my daughter was going through treatments for her cancer diagnosis. We got a lot of support, a lot of help. We were covered, with prayer. We felt God's protection through everything. But one thing that definitely was a struggle for me especially was being isolated. Actually, yesterday was the mark of 5 years that she officially ended her treatment. We are very excited to be able to get to that accomplishment. It's huge for us. She had a pretty aggressive brain tumor, and she had 4 rounds of 4 different chemos, and she had 6 weeks of daily radiation. I was just thinking about how we were in the hospital, and my husband Ozzy and I would often say to each other that, this is something we never wanted anyone to experience, but it was an actual opportunity to be able to be in that situation, to see the kids in their rooms. My daughter wasn't walking at the time, she was a baby, but once a day we would have her in her little wagon. We'd connect her IV on there so we can roll her around through the hallways. And it's grounding, it's humbling, and it's very real. And I feel like there's several times in our lives where we are reaching out for the Lord. We are in a season of isolation. She was 1 year old when all of this happened, and we just celebrated 5 years of the end of treatment. She's now 6.5, and it's been an amazing journey, and God continuously brings me back to those months of when we were going through everything. He still is teaching me stuff through that, and still reflecting, showing me where Jesus was in the room when we got her diagnosis. All of those things has been so amazing, and he's just so good. And like I said, I just really want to encourage everyone that we serve a God who restores, and no matter whatever you're going through, we just know that God is so good. He is good even though my daughter had cancer and we still have to watch her for several more years. He's good even though she lost her hearing a little bit and has to wear hearing aids. He is good even though I lost a baby last year. He is good even though our whole world is going through this unknown time with COVID and whatever it is. He's still always good. For me, I have been distracted for a while. I've kept too busy for a while. God has been teaching me for the last 2 years. I'm a planner, and I had this plan for our family, and who am I? I am just the clay, and he is the potter. So I trust in him. I trust that he knows what's best for my life, and whether that means that I lose something that's important to me, he is in control. He is not going to leave us or forsake us. And what the enemy wants for evil, God turns for good. He restores. So you guys, I'm so thankful that I got to share just a little bit of what God's doing. I'll be happy to always talk about what God has done in our lives. I hope that God blesses you, and I'll see you guys soon.